an answer towards this, however.
Gold lane, Lunox.
Yeah. I like it. I wrote it down too. Lunox, great pick. They just need someone to actually be able to survive in the lane.
Formula that have found their momentum. Can the gods once again reign supreme over the kings? We shall see as we enter game number 2.
Will the gods help the robots win the half season champion? Let's see again, little folks. Land of Dawn, here we go.
Again, the start here, Ling versus Julian. Julian is actually a pretty good matchup against the lane because when Ray pops in attempts to play, you can try to make a guess as to where he drops. You can put the chain down, you can also get the enhanced sword to escape, so a lot of different ways to tackle these fights. And this is why I also wanted the Lunox instead of any other marksman in the gold lane. Up against RRQ's Franco and Carry, Brilliance out, escape. And you can see with the flicker, he can actually also join in these team fights. He wasn't able to do so last game, by the way. He was on a Purify, so he was kind of limited in the ways that he can actually enter a team fight. Now he can do the Ruby DD combo much easier. And Chorizo getting the Arlet here in the side lane. It is also, the fact that they decided to flex the Edith into XP against the Arlet is going to be tough. Chorizo's going to have a lot more kill pressure. And if we take a look at the emblems here, oh, yeah, Skylar has actually opted to go for Master Assassin. Definitely not a fan of that here in this game up against DEWA because this is... It's not a horrible lane for the carry, but you're not going to be able to get those solo kills. Chorizo.
Yep, now looking for Tempest to play. Diamond very low and will be taken down. First blood this time will fall to the gods. Zitsujin though will not be able to find the trade. Ray jumps in again. This might be a mistake as Zitsujin was able to find the outplay, but it will be Watt getting solo kill in the bottom side of the map. Ueza looking for the trade on towards Watson. Ueza will fall with the help of Ido.
What is going on in the first 2 minutes of the game, ladies and gentlemen? Both of these teams are fighting it out left, right, and center. But it looks like it's RRQ that hold over that small gold lead. 700 to their name right now. As we can have a moment to talk about this, you know? What happened in these side lanes?
It's a caster curse. I said it's not probable that you'll get a solo kill. And Skylar says, nah, I'd solo kill. Zitsujin gets the turtle, and RRQ are able to get the lead. That was 2 kills in the bottom. That was a 2v1. It was not a solo kill. It was a 1v2, and Skylar won it.
I mean, here's the thing, right? I mean, pre-level 4, it is going to be difficult for Watt to hold control over that lane, especially with how much pressure Edok has been given. So maybe that's why Skylar went in for the Master Assassin. Just for that early portion of the game, understanding that there's going to be a lot of highlight from Edok in the gold lane as well to look for the advantage against the Lunox.
Yeah, but again, for Lunox, for Watt, right, there's really no reason to go for a fight. All he needs to do is scale up and survive, because as long as he gets to some of the items in the mid-game, that's it. DEWA will have an overwhelming lead around the neutral objectives, but now again, it's the same story. It's deja vu to game 1. It's RRQ with the lead. It's 1K because of a mistake, and then they should be able to control the game with the turtle, the first turtle. It is literally the exact same way that it's playing out. I really hope for RRQ, though, that they fix those mistakes from game 1.
Let's see if they do. It looks like that turtle should be spawning in around 50 seconds. Skylar gets the corrosion scythe, so that does give him a little bit of a lead. Wait a second.
Trigger Wave Dragon, the damage will not be enough to take him down just yet. The surprise, it comes through clutch. Every king needs a hand. It seems like Edok fits that role. Watts gets taken out as well. Keys airborne. Good night, DEWA United. It seems like RRQ, they will be able to find the double for Skylar.
Skylar is at 4-0-1 on a carry in 4 minutes. I'm wondering what the items are going to be looking at in just a few moments, as he's going to get a little bit more gold as well from that gold shield. This is a big, big win for RRQ if they can bring Skylar forward from that early portion of the game.
They're just getting out-executed here. DEWA United going for these picks when, again, for Watt, it's all about just staying alive in this lane, yet they're trying to utilize the kill pressure that unfortunately isn't there. Not after getting killed by Skylar like that early on. A 2v1, Skylar getting 2-0 at the start of the game, and they still try to play around their gold lane. Now it's a loss everywhere on the map, and DEWA, similarly to game number 1, actually exactly the same. They're going to have to rely on RRQ to make a mistake, and I don't know if RRQ are going to make the same mistake twice.
Things are not looking good here for the side of DEWA United. Another engage Cancel with the Purify. Now Keys with the Flicker, very aggressive. But now the damage will not come through just yet. Tempest Blade pop will find Rinse. But Watt receives a lot of damage from the Prince, the King, Skylar, who has Golden Staff as well. 2v1 top lane, so Rizo, will he be able to find the clear? Yes, he will. And that will be RRQ disengaging.
What is that damage already from Skylar? Let's take a look at his items.
Corrosion and the Golden Staff at 5 minutes. This is ridiculous. Oh my lord, he's going to get, I think, the DHS by, what, 7:30? That might be the fastest we've ever seen the 3-item power spike for a carry in MPL Indonesia Season 14 if he's actually able to get it at 7:30. Unreal timers for Skylar, the king in the gold lane. And for DEWA United, they are just so far behind, right? Even in the jungle where you would expect Ray to be able to outfarm Sutsujin, because he's actually died twice, it has given Sutsujin much more room to go for Mueza.
Not commit the flicker. DEWA United there looking for that big 5v5. They will try to recreate what they did in that first game.
And look at this, Skylar, Munchie again. I think the main difference here in game number 2 is RQ have kind of pivoted back. Oh, wait a second!
Oh, styling Mueza suppress and Skylar will pick up the monster. The final slash on towards Dyron, flickers out Primal Wrath. That will save his life. Bray with the Tempest of Blade will not be able to find one. Oh, being such a nuisance in the jungles of DEWA United.
That was horrifying. That was horrifying for DEWA. You could even see Ray just really trying to get out of that situation as fast as he could. RQ were chasing him down like rabid dogs. They're holding on to the snowball now, and they want to be able to translate it over, close this as fast as they can. Not wanting to repeat that same mistake they did in game number 1. It's a 5k gold lead, so it's, again, very similar. So Tsujin should be able to get this neutral objective down. And Skylar, there you go. You say 7:30? Make it 7 minutes, DHS.
7 minutes, DHS is ridiculous. Again!
Oh my goodness, Sorizo, final slash on towards E-Dog in the backside. Rinse with the flank. Wow. Immune pops. Godlike for Skylar, but what will be the trade? And also Rinse, so it's a 2-for-1 for RRQ. So
7 minutes, you get the DHS on top of just having a massive goalie. You can see the mechanics of this man, that spacing against the final slash and then maneuvering out of the Frigid Glacier. Skylar, don't even go for Purify. What is that spell for? You don't even get hit by anything.
Has he even used it?
Maybe in the bottom lane, but yeah, no, we haven't seen it.
Not just yet, not just yet. He's gonna be taking down yet another turret.
Oh my.
And he's got the damage, my guy!
My goodness, that's a solo from Skylar in the front side. Darwin will not be able to sustain the damage. Watt and the turret will take him down. But now it's going to be the orange buff again. I mean, Skylar, spells are overrated, seems like.
Yeah, but he's been able to find so much success coming in from Dyron as well, right? It seems like every time Skylar goes in and tries to go for a commitment on the damage that he goes for, Dyron jumps in as well. He is able to sustain some of that damage and usually is able to ult out. In that second time he did it, unfortunately, he wasn't able to repeat that same success. But DEWA, looking for the concealed play, looking for that moment, doesn't quite get it, and it's now an 8k gold lead. It's a bigger lead than what we saw from game number 1.
And you can still see the respect. Skylar, oh my.
That's the hunt. Sorizo flickers off with the damage from the Shurikens. Will not be enough to take him down. K's untargetable, but he will fall regardless. Alongside Watt, that's the 2 damage dealers from DEWA United going to bed.
I mean, what can they do? They can't do anything.
No damage.
RRQ are just steamrolling through. They're taking candy away from a toddler, from a baby. DEWA can't do anything.
The mid-face mid-turret will fall as well without the Lord. Now it's going to be Mueza pulled, but Sorizo taken down. Tempest Blade the backside, and as well as Watts will find a trade. But DEWA United, they have answered. And now Hayes, Ray, looking for the defense. Oh my goodness, the damage from Skylar. He finds a maniac in this game.
MVP for game number 1 was Watt. But this time it is going to be Skylar that pulls them forward and looks for the end.
The Kings of Kings, they have answered back. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game 3.
Welcome to game 3 and welcoming our half-season champions. It's RRQ.
The king say, sit down, boy. This is not your turf. This is home court for RRQ. Every match in Indo is home court for RRQ.